Right. Right. My daughter's given me this I um, oh, smartphone. It's called. Yeah. Right. So I'm using this smartphone, um, which is the first time I've actually used a smartphone, and yeah, I've just got OBS installed on this thing, and so this is a test really. It's the first time I've live streamed from a handheld device. I mean, I've recorded stuff and stuff. I've live streamed directly from my computer before, my main computer, and and sorry, I'm just trying to take something off the main computer screen because I didn't want to point the camera because I had stuff up there. But so I'm just testing this out at the moment because I wanted to see if I could get this to work. Um, Now here's my. I've been working on the turbine fan. I thought I might as well update this a little bit. Now I 3D printed various rotary um, centrifugal fans and things, and I think it's time for an update. And I also 3D printed a turbine, which came out extremely well. As you can see, we're actually in daylight right now, so there's no electric lights on. But now I did some static tests. That is, I had this on the actually on this bearing shaft earlier, and I had a hairdryer blowing on it, and I wanted to compare the difference between the turbine fan, the rotary fan, but the rotary fan didn't have the cover on the top at the time. But I wanted to compare the difference between this and that. And to be honest, to be fair, the turbine centrifugal fan is much more effective. It gains a lot more speed. It gathers much more air. That is when this grey cover is not on top. So what I've been thinking about and what I've decided basically is to oh god, I've never checked my audio. I might be talking to myself. I don't know how we do that. I've just got this thing working. Anyway, I'll keep waffling. So based on the fact that this is more efficient and it's also a lot quicker to print because there's less detail on it, whereas this has got a lot of detail, as you can see for all the veins that go through. I'm thinking of just using the centrifugal fans, actually having a series of centrifugal fans driving the airflow through, and then using another set of these centrifugal fans to capture that airflow and turn it into rotary motion to just drive a small turbine generator or something, an alternator or something. But well, we're not there yet. At the moment there's a lot to do because I need to get some brass spacer washers, thin washers. I've got bearings on each end at the moment. Now let's just listen. You can see how freely that runs. I've just turned it with my hand, and just a sec, let me just do this. I want to show you the airflow because it's hard to see. You can't really see airflow. Put that lighter next to it, you can see it's blowing air. Air is being blown out of these little ports on the end at the moment. It's not focused or diffused into. Oh, what's happened? Has it gone off? Am I still alive? Oh, yeah, I'm not used to this iPhone. Something happened on the screen. I don't know what happened then. It's me. I'm all thumbs. I keep catching things, but you can see how freely that runs. It turns extremely easily. It's just freewheeling and it comes to a stop. It's well balanced. I've got it all balanced out. So no matter where I turn this, if I turn it on the other end, but just turn it on this end, turn it to that point, right, and let go. Right, we'll just turn it to there. Put my hand here. You can see it doesn't keep turning until there's my hand again. it's balanced. It's very well balanced. There's a lot of rotors in there. There's, I think I've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 1, 2, 3, 4. There's 4 actually in there. I think at the moment. No, 5. There's 5 in there. Anyway, so let me just try and figure this out, because as I said, this is mainly about the phone. And oh, it's getting quite hot actually. Yeah, it's a good thing. I've got the power plugged in because the battery would go down. Oh, hang on. There's I installed this alert box thing. I don't know what that's all about. Oh, I've got a keyboard now. Go away. Yeah, what have I done? Just a minute. I want this keyboard to go away. Hang on. I just pressed done. I want the what's this? A microphone? It's red. Okay, that turns the microphone off, and then there's a red box on here, and I'm getting poor connection. Well, that figures. I always get that on. Sorry, I'm shaking a bit. Send a message. Let me try this. Test. I've never tried this. I don't know if it works. Right, I've just sent a text message, test. I assume that's going to my... Oh yeah, oh cool. I've got the little red box come up saying Autoria screen name test. Right, that's cool. So that works. I didn't see a chat box, you see, and I was a bit confused when the keyboard appeared, but there was no chat box, and I didn't know how that worked. So I assume messages will pop up on the screen when somebody types to me. Well, I don't know. If somebody's watching right now, maybe you could type me a message or something in the live stream. Just so I know it's working, because I have not a clue. But you probably aren't even watching anyway. I mean, it's probably nobody watching at this time. Most people in America are asleep, I think. Let's see, what time is it? It's about 20 past midday, so yeah, it'll be about 4 AM in America, so I don't think anyone's going to be watching at this time. Anyway, that's where I am at the moment. I've got, this is just a temporary assembled situation, because I want to put spacers and between each rotary fan. This one's warped a bit, that's why I didn't put it in. I want to put spacers to keep the distance between them, and some brass washers for for frictionless type spacing. So I've got to do that, and also I've got to attach this motor to drive it. I've got a thing to print to hold the motor in place as well. So this is the motor that came out of my original cardboard fan, and that was something I made in the 1980s, and it was this particular motor was in there, in that cardboard one, which is over there. And there's my other magnetic thing. I haven't dismantled it, it's still in one piece. Oh, just put it on hold for now. There's the cardboard one I made in the 1980s. You can see how I used a lot of standoffs on the... No, this doesn't seem to autofocus. I wonder if I can set something up in the settings to autofocus. I don't know. Anyway, this is the one I made out of cardboard, and yeah, and so I basically redesigned the whole thing and 3D printed it, and you can see the gap between the rotor there and the stator. So yeah, made out of cornflake packets. Yeah. So anyway, I think that I'll need to quit for now. It's been a test. I'm hoping it's going to work, because it means that in the future, when I do live streams, I can do them directly from this iPhone or smartphone. I think it's called a smartphone. It's made by, oh, I can't even pronounce the name. Yeah, Huawei. Is it Huawei? Yeah, Huawei, I think. Anyway, but apparently Huawei, there's a lot of investigations going on with Trump in America and all this about spying and all this. So I'm a little bit concerned about it, because I also read some reviews from other people on the internet about these particular phones that are also being suspected of spying and sending packet data and information about the users to China. Well, I mean, and there seems to be an awful lot of cons conspiracy stuff going on with it right now. I don't know. I mean, I'm not a judge, and I'm very I'm quite skilled with electronics and computers, but I have no idea about iPhones or smartphones. I really haven't. It's the first. My daughter's let me have this to basically to get me out of a situation because I'm not rich. I don't have a lot of money, and I'm basically on the breadline, if you know what that means. Skimping every week. It's about trying to save a few pennies every week to, rob Peter to pay Paul, so to speak, as the saying goes, which is basically there's never enough money for anything. So this project really is kind of on a bit of a stalemate at the moment because I need parts. I need some more parts for this, and it's just gonna have to wait. I'm gonna go to the ironmonger and see if I can get some cheap brass washers or steel washers, thin washers I need. But I really wanted to get some new drive shafts, the actual drive shafts. I wanted to get 2 lots of 12 inches long made because this is stuck right now. This is half of it. I need another section with one section is the drive section, the other section is the capture section that captures the airflow and turns it into energy, whatever, which is what I want to make. Well, I can't build the other half of the section right now because I'm stuck with money. So, yes, well, anyway, that's it for now. Just let you know where we are. Sorry about that, but yeah, I mean, no matter how hard I work on this hobby of mine, hobbies cost money. At the end of the day, they always cost money, and yeah. Anyway, I can't find the settings. Oh, there it is. Right, so there's another. It keeps disappearing on me. Why is it? Hang on a minute. What? I want that little box to come up. What's this thing? Oh, anyway, I was trying to get the. I don't want that. Oh, I see. There's a orientation, editor, alert profiles, remote control, settings. Oh, cool. Right. What's on here? I'm trying to look at the screen at the moment. Sorry about this. I'm going to put my thumb in front of the camera in a minute. That would be just like me. I don't know where the camera is actually. Oh, there it is. That's where it is. So that end. Right, so I'll just keep my hand away from there. Anyway, that's it. I'm gonna kill this stream now, and I want to go and check it out.